All right, man. We back, man. I got some special guests today, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Y'all seen one of them on a reel, but I never posted a YouTube video. This one's going on YouTube. We making a reel out of it. Femi, man, introduce yourself again, man. Let them know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, gang? What's up, y'all? I'm Femi, man. But yesterday or the day before, I had a bad take. Iowa State, man.
Los, turn your camera, bro.
Okay.
Go ahead, Femi.
I just wanted to apologize. Iowa State -4 was a bad take. They scored 2 points in the first 10 minutes. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm sorry. Just know today gonna be better. Today gonna be better. I did my research.
My lock hit, but all right, man. Los, man, introduce yourself.
It's your boy Los, man. I just want to say that I had Pittsburgh plus 4.5, $400. So, shout out Pitt. Yeah, man. Los.
All right, man. This is day 4, guys. So we're doing Sunday's games, not today's games. We're recording this a day before. So my day 3 picks will come out late because my computer is acting slow. But this will be out on time in the morning for everyone to see. Again, we sponsored by Victory, man. Victory, I'm really getting tired of asking y'all to hit us up, bro.
Hit us up, Victory. Come on.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've never seen anyone else drink Victory. I'm trying to grow, and y'all trying to grow. So let's grow together. You feel me? But first game of the day, man. Pitt versus Xavier, man. Let's just go Femi, then Los, and then me. That's why gonna be our rotation, man. Femi, go ahead, man. Minus 5.5 Xavier.
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know. I feel like I could see Pitt covering, but boom, nunch, Colby. I'm gonna go with Xavier. Yeah, Kunkel. I'm gonna go Xavier for the win. I'm gonna say Pitt covers though. I'm gonna say Pitt covers.
I like it, fam. I'll tell you this, and I don't even bet a lot of over-unders, but this game, hammer the over. Whatever it opened at, take the over. No defense is going to be played. I do agree with Femi, Xavier, but it's going to be close.
All right, man. I guess that's back to me. Sunday, man. Xavier looked shaky, boys. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Look real shaky. I didn't think they was gonna make it out that game at one point, even though I took them on the lay. But I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. When it was 61, like 48 or something like that, I was like, this is over. But you got you got Kobe Jones, man. Sean Miller against his old team. Wait, isn't this his alma mater? Pitt. I think he went to Pitt. He went to Pitt.
I didn't know he went to Pitt. I didn't know that.
He went to Pitt. But Jeff Cable once again, the scrappy Pitt boys. Like, y'all keep betting against them. They're gonna win this game, and they're going to the Sweet 16. They're going to the Sweet 16. Pitt money line, boys. Yeah. Hey, I've never let y'all wrong before when Femi's been on the show. Pitt money line.
So that's your lock of the day?
Oh, chill.
No, I'm just asking.
I'm just saying Pitt. I'm just saying Pitt going to Sweet 16.
I mean, you said Xavier's gonna win by 15, but
I think this is the best big that they played against this year, and Federique, him being hurt is gonna really hinder them because I don't know if those twins can hold up with Kunkel, especially on the outside.
Twins are nice.
They're good.
They're not bad. They're not bad.
Freshmen too.
About to say, but they are young, and in the tournament that's what really, really matters. So we're gonna see.
Man, we got Kentucky Wildcats versus the Kansas State Wildcats. 2 Wildcats going against each other. Kentucky's favored by 2. Femi, talk to me.
Lock of the day. Kentucky money line. The money line. All right, we ain't taking no covers. Lock of the day. Charles Barkley guaranteed. That's all I gotta say. Oscar Tshiebwe, 25 rebounds last game. I've seen enough.
I'm on the other side. Give me K-State plus the 2. I think they went outright. In March, you take the better guards. They got old guards. They got good wings. Kentucky is a bit on the young side as far as their guard play. Give me Kansas State.
All right, man. Jerome Tang's his name, right?
Jerome
possible coach of the year. But I've been I think about this matchup and I think, point guards matter. Guards matter in March. And we still don't know who really is the guard, you know what I'm saying? We got Wallace for Kentucky, but like, you know what I'm saying? He's not a true, you know what I'm saying? Not a true.
I give you that. Yeah.
So, I mean, that scares me, man. I feel like guards win. But I'm going with Femi. I'm going with Kentucky, man. I don't know what it is. I said it last week. If they got past Providence, I think they can go on a run. And I gotta stick with that. Providence, man. They dominated. I'm not gonna lie. They kept them at arm's distance. I'm gonna go with Kentucky in this one. We got Michigan State versus Marquette. January, February, Izzo, April. Talk to me.
That's true.
That's what you're saying.
What's the line?
The line is Marquette minus 2.5.
See, my only thing is MSU's guards played really well last game, but again, we've seen them be shaky all throughout the year. So I feel like Marquette's size and Collick being the head of the snake, they're just going to take care of business. So I'm going to go with Marquette, and they cover.
You hear that?
What'd you hear?
It's like a scare.
Bro, MJ has birds, bro. She has birds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, bro, I hope he's not talking about the fucking birds, bro.
I'm like, y'all hear that? All right,
bro, yes.
Anyway. All right, Los, what you thinking, man? Marquette minus 2.5.
Okay, so to our fellow viewers, as I heard James say, January, February, Izzo, who is the head coach of Michigan State, in March. And then April. You got to take Tom Izzo in March. Simple. The guards play well. They're old. They're experienced. They have shooters. They defend really well. I'm just concerned that Marquette can get stagnant offensively and they get down in big games. Now, they have proven that they can come back. But if they get down to an experienced old group of guys in the tournament, I feel like it's going to be too much. Give me the 2.5. Give me Tom Izzo in March.
I think we have a clean sweep here. I'm also going with Michigan State.
I took Marquette.
Oh, you took Marquette?
Yeah, I did.
A dummy. I like.
We gonna see.
I love Kolek. Bob Cousy Award winner, future Bob Cousy Award winner this year. I like Shaka, but I like Michigan State. I think AJ Hoggard. I think Kolek hasn't since the Big East tournament. I've noticed that they put him on a guard that doesn't really do too much offensively, and you can't do that against Michigan State. So I feel like they'll be able to tap Kolek, maybe get in some foul trouble. I'm gonna go with Michigan State. I like Izzo coming off 2 days better than I like Shaka. I meant like a day's rest. Izzo's been here before. It's in Ohio. I see more Michigan State fans coming out. I feel like it's a home game for Michigan State.
I got a bold prediction. I think Tyson Walker outplays Tyler Colley. That's my bold prediction.
I can see that,
man. Next game, we got UConn versus St. Mary's. Oh, UConn minus 3.5, man.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm going with the faves. I think UConn is too much for St. Mary's. Simple. I don't see much of St. Mary's, honestly, against UConn. I'm gonna keep it short.
St. Mary's really has two players, the big, and they have Logan Johnson. I'm not sold. Give me UConn too big, too experienced. I think UConn got a real chance. They got a nice setup. Give me UConn to cover.
I like UConn too to cover, obviously. Well, not well to also cover, but yeah. St. Mary's, I think if Ace Baldwin doesn't get hurt, I feel like they might not even be here. So, yeah, give me UConn. I like their team to go deep in the tournament. Yeah. All right, next we got Creighton Blue Jays versus the Baylor Bears. Now, I just want to give this quick nugget out again. Teams that are top 10 in offensive efficiency and below 100 in defensive efficiency have never made the Sweet 16. The only teams left like that are Missouri and Baylor. I just want to point that out there before y'all give y'all takes. Go ahead. Oh, Baylor minus 1.5.
Give me Creighton. Give me Creighton. I think offensively they're just too much for Baylor, and I feel like Baylor they really need to rely on Flagler and Keontae George. And I feel like I'll just take the better offensive team in my opinion.
See, this game is tricky for me because I feel like Baylor has the better guards. They have LJ Cryer and they have Adam Flagler. And I feel like Creighton has the better defense. So with that said, give me Creighton. I almost want to put this as my lock of the day, but I'm not going to do it.
I got Creighton too. I've been riding with the boys since Maui. Like I said, like I gave my nugget out, the Baylor team's not making it to the Sweet 16. They're not breaking the trend. I have Missouri breaking the trend, actually. And that's only because the Arizona Wildcats lost. But I got Missouri breaking the trend today. Or, it will be yesterday. Yeah. I have Creighton. I feel like Hawk Renner is a matchup problem for any team. And I trust Ryan Nembhard more than I trust Baylor. So, we have Fairleigh Dickinson versus FAU. Right now, FAU is a 13.5 favorite.
Hey, I told Loves this last night. I love FDU to cover 13 and a half points. They were just plus 23 against Purdue. Give me 13 and a half. I'll take them. But FAU wins.
I'm going to say this is probably the hardest spread game today because everybody's going to be on the Cinderella at FDU. And if you look, I would say probably over the last 10 years, this is probably the best team that's came out of Conference USA. Side note, I've been in Conference USA.
Nigga, Superman.
I've been in Conference USA for a very, very long time. So I would like to think I have a pretty good understanding. Man, this team is good. They defend, they rebound, they shoot it well. They have, I'm not even going to say one good player. They have many, many good players that can get it done. I want to lay the points because I feel like everybody is going to go with FDU, the hot, trendy team. But that's a lot of points. I don't have a spread. I don't have a spread pick. I'm going to just say that FAU wins.
FAU wins?
No spread.
I have FAU winning too. I actually think they can cover the spread. I feel like the problem with Purdue was like obviously Edey's going to perform, but like the other guys, you never know if they're going to let them down or if they're going to show up. And they played horrible. So I trust FAU. They're solid. They're a really good team. Yeah, I feel like it might be close at first, but I feel like they'll just break it open and then inevitably it will be a blowout. All right, next we have Miami versus Indiana. Go ahead.
I like Miami. I'm not gonna lie. I like Miami to win that game, bro. You know how I feel about Indiana's guards. I'm not really in love with how they play and how they just kind of either make or break the team. They got Trace, but there's only so much Trace can do. And Miami, I feel like they got shooters everywhere. Wong, he had a horrible game last game. I feel like he's gonna have a bounce back game.
What's the number?
I think 4.5, maybe.
Indiana minus 1.5.
Ooh, never mind.
Indiana. Lock. of the day. This is what I'm locking in. Lock of the day. Give me Miami in the guards. I don't see Isaiah Wong having another terrible night, which he did yesterday. It was god awful. I don't see him. Nigel Pack has proven that he can score. They have wings. The only concern is they might get out rebounded and Trace might have a field day. But I mean, as long as we shut down the other players, I don't see Trace beating us. Give me the guards in Miami in March. Lock of the day. Lock
Beating
me
us.
in. Miami cover.
Beating us, huh? That boy Hurricane all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta agree, man. Lock of the day, Miami money line. We have to hammer this. Miami money line. I will be in the chats. I'll be on Twitter. I'll be on Facebook. I am taking Miami to win this game. Jalen Hood-Schifino and Trace Jackson Davis are not enough to beat Jim Leonard's squad. No chatter meter is back. He looked good. He looked all right. He didn't look like he was too hobbled. You got a little bit of a scare. Drake is a good team, but nah. Trace Jackson Davis, I expect them to have 20, but Miami is going to win this game. They're going to take Jalen Hood-Schifino out the game, and that will be the win. Go ahead, Los.
I think that if that Drake team from last night plays Indiana, they beat them.
Yes.
They beat them 100%.
Yeah.
They beat them. So with that being said, even though Miami had a 15-1 run to close the game out, I think they beat them, and I think they beat them comfortably. So give me Miami.
Last game of the night, TCU versus the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Mark Few has always been to the Sweet 16. Will this streak continue, Femi?
Yes, easily, in my opinion. Drew Timme is going to be the best player on the floor. I don't know if Miles is back. I don't know. I know he got hurt last night. I don't know if he's playing again tomorrow, but
He gonna play.
Oh, okay. Still, give me Drew Timme to lead the Gonzaga Bulldogs to the Sweet 16.
What's the number?
The number is Gonzaga minus 4.5. Yep.
This is tricky, man, because TCU clearly has the better guards. I mean, they clearly have the better 1-2 punch. Gonzaga's clearly better down low. I like both coaches, honestly. This is tough, man. My heart says TCU, but my brain says take Gonzaga to cover. Give me Gonzaga to cover.
I'm going to take. I mean, whenever it's like under 5, I always assume the team that I'm betting to win. Nah, 4. Once it gets to that 4 line, it gets a little tricky. But like 4 and below, I'm like, if I pick in the team to win, they're going to cover, essentially, because at the end of the game, we're going to shoot free throws.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go Gonzaga too. Before the tournament started, I would have picked TCU because this is the type of team that would have gave Gonzaga trouble, like a physical team, but with no Eddie Lampkin. Give me the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Mark Few back to the Sweet 16. And I think they face UCLA if you have them winning.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. What do y'all think? I'm gonna go around the room, but what do you think the best game of Sunday is gonna be?
I gotta look back. Hold on. I think I'm gonna go with that Indiana-Miami game. Honestly, I think it's gonna be an offensive matchup. It's gonna be. I think the over hits too at that as well. Yeah, that's really it. That's the only game I see.
Los?
I think the most interesting game and like high flying and fans will really be engaged will be that Pitt game. I'm telling you, that game is going to be high scoring. It's going to be 85 to 88, 90 to 88. It's going to be a high scoring game. That's going to be the funnest game. I think the most intriguing game is going to be that Kentucky game because it all just depends on which Kentucky team shows up. Because I feel like we know what we're getting out of Marquise Noel and Keontae Johnson. So fun, Xavier, really, really interesting, and kind of two different outcomes that could come is that Kentucky game.
The best game of the day, if I could lock this in, I would. But the best game of the day is Michigan State versus Marquette. I feel like that's going to be a back and forth finish at the end. We're gonna get a March Madness moment out of that game. That's what I truly believe watching that game. I'm I'm excited to watch it. I do think Izzo's team will pull it out, and I think we will get a 7. I can't believe I'm saying this. We're gonna get a 7 versus 6 matchup in the Sweet 16 with Kentucky versus Michigan State. Nasty.
No,
Love it. I love it.
We're not getting that.
Nasty. Izzo versus Calipari. Sweet 16 in Madison Square Garden.
Again.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We need that back.
I've been telling y'all this for so long. Do not trust John Calipari. Do not.
That's fine. That's fine. We don't gotta trust him.
Do not.
That's fine. We don't gotta trust him. And Oscar, I trust. What are you talking about?
All right. With the teams remaining, since I didn't get to put the YouTube video out, who are your final 4 picks?
Mine hasn't changed. It's still Texas, Bama, Marquette, and I think hold on. Who's my last pick? Oh, and UCLA. Actually,
Oh, we got a curveball here.
My only problem is Clark is hurt for UCLA. That's a big blow for them, bro. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go Gonzaga instead. To finish that Final Four.
What the hell's going on with our boy Los? He's sideways.
Sorry, I'm trying to pull up this bracket. I was ill prepared.
My fault. I'm gonna do my picks then. My picks are still the same. I got Alabama, I got Duke, I got Texas, and I got the Zags. Wait, who's coming out the East?
What'd you say?
East is Marquette for me.
And I'm gonna go. Oops. Did I go left? Here you go. I'm going Alabama, Houston,
Okay,
Kansas,
yeah.
and Duke.
That Purdue. Did you originally have Purdue in?
No, well, and one of my brackets, no. I had UConn. Honestly, I had UConn, but I don't know.
Something changed the last couple of days.
I'm scared, man. I had UConn, and it's crazy because one of my brackets, I had UConn, and I took them out at the very last second, and I advanced Arizona further on that bracket.
Same. I had Arizona winning in one of my brackets.
That was
sick, dead.
Because I was looking at Arizona, I was like, dang, and an upset would be exciting, but it's like at the same time you're thinking about your bracket, you'd be like, damn, I could not have this team lose.
I'm listening to CBS and all like the commentators and stuff, and they just talking about how Arizona is just this big and they're gonna do this. They got shooters, and I'm really letting them get in my head and throwing off what I watched. Yeah,
too much research.
Yeah, bro.
Literally.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have not been a fan of Arizona all year. Like they're big, but man, when they lost me that money with the Arizona State shot, they was dead to me. So I don't even know why.
that was just an unfortunate shot.
Yeah,
but
no bullshit.
I said it. I didn't get to put out the full thing, but I was saying when I did day one, I eventually cut it out because I was making the reel. But I said that the guards from Arizona were just too inconsistent. But if they could have if the guards could have put it together like a hot streak, I feel like they could have actually won the championship. Because Tubelis and Balo are a problem down low.
Yeah.
Another bad thing about them is they don't really have like a true point. Like they have Ramey, who's not a point at all. They have Kirk, and then they have Larson. They don't have, and then they got the guy from Campbell. What's his name? Henderson.
Yeah,
I believe that's his name. They don't have like a. If they had like a Tyson Walker, you know what I'm saying, or like a Tyler Kolek, then they would really be something different. But they're missing that, and I should have known that.
It's Kirk Kriisa. He's too up and down, like shaky. Too high, too low.
Mm-hmm.
But if he was more even killed, I feel like he could steady the ship whenever. Kolek is a good. Oh my God, Kolek on Arizona would have been crazy.
He'd average 10 assists.
Him or like Max Asmus, they would have been running.
Yeah.
This is probably the worst batch of points I've seen in a long time. Like,
No one's a real point guard.
right? Like, I don't even know who the best point guard in the country is. Like, definitively, like there was a point in time where it was Cassius Winston, Ja Morant,
Yeah.
Ty Jerome. Like, they were dogs, and now it's just like
Everybody combo.
in that year, Tyler Kolek would have probably been like the 6th or 7th best point guard in the league. He damn near is probably the best guard in the country right now. Like, not taking anything from him, but I don't know.
Just shows ain't no real point guards out there for
him. Kolek's like a It's I'm losing him in my mind. He's like a Colin Gillespie. There you go.
Yeah,
he reminds me of Colin.
Yeah.
He's like a Colin, just unorthodox. Like, you never kind of know what you're about to get from him, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
I feel like next year if Proctor stays, I feel like he might have a case to be the best point guard in the country for real. And if RJ Davis finally gets Caleb Love off the side of him, RJ Davis is ace. I mean, that boy is nice. If he didn't have to deal with the injuries this year, ignore that. If he didn't have to deal with the injuries this year, yeah. Unfortunately, hurt his finger. That brought his shooting average down. If UNC gets a real 4, I think Hubert Davis can bring him back.
I think we might actually, and I say we this time, y'all. we might actually have a 4 on our roster that, as long as he doesn't transfer, he'll be ready. And his name is Jalen Washington. Remember I told y'all, from Illinois, played with McGurven Fire. He's gonna be ready. I do want to add that RJ Davis, Joel Berry, and Nigel Pack are all made from the same cloth. They all have stones when it counts. So just remember, we're gonna be back next year. As long as Caleb get his ass out, we'll be back.
Talking about stones, how many players are better than March Jeremy Roach?
March Nigel Pack.
March Nigel Pack was nice last night. I can't even lie to you.
He was
hooping. We're gonna see more from Nigel Pack though. Dang, I don't know who is the best point guard left right now. Kolek? I'm trying to think. I can't say DeJuan Harris. He has too many nights where he just disappears offensively. Defensively, he's the best point guard though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the best and my favorite. My favorite point guard is gonna be Tyson Walker. I really believe in the dude. Like, I've seen it, not even just March, but I've seen it all year consistently, offensively, defensively, big moments, big shots, free throws. Like, he's there. I think, honestly, like, if I need one guard for March, seriously, give me Nigel Pack. I promise. And not even just this year, like, throughout his career, he's been a big shot maker, big shot taker. Give me him.
All right, man. It was good having y'all on. I gotta go. Yeah, man. Anything y'all want to plug in before y'all leave? We can go around the room one last time.
I don't got nothing, man.
Not even a Go Cats.
Not even. No, we focus. We not even. We just locked in, man. We locked in, bro. We ain't no time to celebrate. No time to be all hype. We just. You know what I'm saying? On to the next one, bro.
Hey, man, y'all follow me, man. Like Los on everything.
Oh my God.
My man moved on to football season expeditiously.
I bet.
Hopefully when I drop this, Duke is in the Sweet 16. But yeah. All right. Till next time, man. I guess we'll be back to give our Sweet 16 picks. All right, guys. We out.